Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back to Mind Voyage, the podcast that loves to go in depth with individuals externally and internally. Today we enter a different world, a world where people have died, people have cried, and people have lied. But the positive note, people look fucking amazing. People tend to go over their own limits just to get a pair of shoes. So I would love to dive into sneaker culture, and who better not to talk to my boy Mark, who's in charge of Sneakers and Sodas. If you haven't heard of Sneakers and Sodas, get on that shit because he's popping. You can obviously see on the table there is fucking extreme shoes. I don't even want to touch them. I'm scared because there's drinks all over this place, and I know they're unclosed, but I'm scared for my fucking life. Thank you, Mark, for being here. Marky Mark.
And you as well, man.
Yeah, of course. Of course, bro. After last night, I'm actually very grateful for you to be here, man.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a wild one.
Yeah, talk about your night last night. What was, I know there's sneakers everywhere, but obviously you're an individual. This is in person. I want to see how you're feeling today.
Feeling good. Went out with a couple of the boys last night. Had some fun. Had some of those.
Yeah, some of those.
But yeah, late night. It was fun though.
It was fun.
I'm tired. Drove about 45 minutes here. It wasn't too bad, but we made it and we're good.
We're good, man.
How are you guys doing?
Great, man. I'm actually very excited. I was a little disappointed because where we were supposed to record, but I'm grateful.
Yeah, that worked out well.
All worked out well, man. I'm very appreciative. So you started off at 604 Souls, yes?
Yeah.
So what's the difference between 604 Souls and Sneakers and Sodas?
It's just it's the same person, same everything, just different branding, more like, more unique to a sense. Something that I'm into, and hopefully a lot of other people will be into it as well.
What are three things?
And sort of cut you off, and just like incorporating shoes, of course.
Of course.
Two passions, when they come together, usually leads down a very good path.
Yeah.
And when I was trying to like rebrand, I was like, what do I like? What could other people like? What has never been done before? Like, a lot of questions I get is like, how does the drink not spill in the shoes? Wrap it with like an anti-seal lock bag when you ship it. Don't put it in the shoebox. And put it on top.
Yeah.
Or now I buy a little custom box that's like 3 inches bigger to fit the soda, so that never happens. It hasn't happened, and pray to God it never will. But I don't think it will. Packaging is on point, and you kind of have to be, like you said, you're kind of scared to touch a shoe when the drink's not even open.
I'm fucking not touching that.
You know what I mean? But yeah.
What are two completely different things from 604 and Sneakers and Sodas? Like
More work.
More work?
A lot more work. Like, not even just getting the sodas, finding them. It's just like a lot more demand for stuff, so you always have to keep it kind of going
rolling, because it gets to the point where just like even in podcasting, we're trying to set up an interview and not everything goes your way.
Yeah, not everything has to go a certain way for it to work. It just has to work. You know what I mean?
Speaking in the perspective of even I was selling shoes when I was a kid. My mom hated it because every time she'd buy me shoes, I just sell it.
You didn't keep it?
Yeah, I never kept it, bro. I just sold it.
Kind of confused.
I was like walking around in Crocs and shit, and like selling it.
She was probably confused.
Yeah, she was super confused. Like, where the fuck are your shoes going? Where the fuck is my money? Yeah,
that's funny.
So speaking from the perspective of selling, have you ever dealt with a scammer or like someone who's flaky, and how would you deal with that?
Yeah, dealing with scammers and flakers is kind of a common occurrence, but less of an occurrence when you, not to say like I've been in the game for a long time, as long time's a very lengthened word, so is that phrase. When you do it as much as I do and like at a continual rate, you can just kind of like pick out things. Kind of like being a mechanic, you don't even have to like lift under the hood, and if someone just turns on a car, you know it's
it's right.
and you know what's happening, right?
It's just a controlled bomb.
Yeah, exactly, and just like being in control of your business, like if something looks sketchy, it probably is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you just kind of have to be wary of just every little thing.
What's the main shoe that gets talked about on your, with you or on your site?
Jordan 1s.
Like
any?
Any?
Any.
Even the ones that are just coming out, I believe. Correct me if
University
I'm
Blues.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
University. Those came out March. Oh, today's March 6th, right?
Yeah,
It
came out this morning.
This morning.
This morning and yesterday.
Did you call?
No.
Oh, are you planning?
No.
No? Oh, can I ask why?
I think Obsidians will do better long term. There's already a UNC shoe. I kind of go after grails, not things that like get released every single second.
Yeah.
These have been on the calendar for a bit, but like I said, there's only so many blue shoes that people can wear and buy and whatnot. So like the OGs in a sense is the Obsidian under the 2015 UNC.
Yeah.
So it just kind of like OG, new.
Yeah.
Unless a shoe is just like absolutely crazy.
How do you get that eye? Like you think 5 steps ahead.
Kind of just like trends. You just have to read up on trends and like where the market is kind of going. Like when all these people start wearing SBs like 2 years ago, like it was no secret what was transpiring.
Yeah. So what are shoes that what are like 5 shoes that you can't get in Canada that you want right now? Or that they're really hard to get?
Like
maybe 3 shoes.
3 shoes. I was only thinking of one there. I don't know, kind of like overseas releases, but nowadays a lot of people are just they kind of get shoes like overseas or Australia has really good shoes right now apparently too.
Oh.
Like the releases are different. So like you can get different shoes different places in a sense.
Yeah. I was watching your live story and someone asked you a question about raffles. And you were just like, no, I don't fuck with raffles. Why? Why didn't you like? I thought that was like the main thing. I'm a little ignorant to the.
No. I didn't per se say that. I just can't do raffles right now because of my business.
Oh, okay.
And they're illegal in BC. If you live in Ontario, you have an eligibility to get like you don't even have to get a gambling license. You can just do it.
Really?
If I wanted to do raffles, I have to do a gambling license.
I didn't know that shit.
Yeah, there's so many like logistics that come with owning a business. Like I said, like it's just more work.
More work. Has that like got your mind going like with different ideas and whatnot?
Yeah, kind of like merchandise. Like I want to give people. Also, like for my first merch drop, like I'm literally just charging it at cost. I don't want to make a whole lot of money, or if any. I just want to give people really nice hoodies, pants, all that kind of stuff. And if they wear it, they want to wear it, and then they buy it, and it'll be a very good price.
Yeah, I see that. And
if I charge it high, they'd be like, "Well, this guy's doing his first drop like tax season." Like,
tax season.
I mean, like, I just want to give like the people that want to buy it the chance to buy it.
Yeah, and I feel as if you're a great businessman and a great individual in general. I heard my friend Alex. He was saying that you have a payment plan.
Yeah,
that's fucking dope, bro. Like,
yeah, that's cool.
Elaborate on that because what made you want to trust the individual? Just be, all right, you can keep paying and whatnot because some people just want the money right there and then.
Yeah, well, I don't necessarily ship them the item until the payment plan comes through.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then there's like a time limit and all that stuff like that.
Oh, okay. I guess like you don't just give them the shoe and they're like, all right.
No.
I did. Okay, I'm about to admit something super bad.
What's that?
That I did that with a buddy and he was selling me the Jordan 11s.
Yeah.
I believe it was like 2013. Like they dropped then, and he was just like, yeah, just give me like this. Man, he watches my podcast. He's gonna remember about this. I owed him. I owe him like $50 now. But he gave me these Jordan 11s, and I went to a party, and I thought this was gonna be an inside party, right? And we went to this party and I got super fucked up. There's mud all over them. There's the creases, mess. So in my head, I was just like, there's people like I'll obviously pay money front then, but thinking about it, it kind of puts me into perspective. Like, there's people like myself then out there that could do the same to you. So I was like curious as fuck about that.
Yeah.
Do you have like a finance plan? Like, do you get them in a contract and like you have to pay these dates kind of thing? And
No, it's kind of just within the DMs. And
I see. Okay.
The,
Just like
the people that I do them with, like I've already done business with them multiple times.
Yes.
Most times in life right now, for most people, money is very tough because COVID. Like back east, 90% of businesses are closing. Same thing with the island.
Really?
Because it's all small business owners, right?
Yeah.
right.
So they're all closing and no one's going out. So
Besides
why have it open?
Yeah. Besides the money and meeting up with individuals, like
Mhm.
what's the biggest adversity that you get from working with the shoes?
just learning how to like operate a website. I'd say.
Yeah.
My girlfriend does most of it, and it's 90% on 99% on Shopify right now.
Oh,
Mm.
really?
So like all the stuff's always on Shopify. It always tells me when I get sales and whatnot. But
Is she into dropshipping? Are you into dropshipping?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay.
I kind of heard that like a lot of people do it on like Amazon
And Shopify.
yeah,
Yeah.
and Shopify. Like all of these kids with like 16K
Yeah.
sales in a day type thing. Like
Yeah.
no, I'm not into that.
Oh, really?
I look at my stocks more as in like shoes and yeah.
What do you feel about StockX?
What about it? There's you could
Yeah,
we could do this
that-
whole podcast right now on
it's
StockX.
that-
But
What is something that you think that is like neutral? Like there's a great advantage.
it's a good market system.
Mm.
Like although they may not sell shoes, a lot of shoes, which they do, that they sell a shit ton of shoes.
Yeah.
They move a lot of heat.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like it's a good market tester for a lot of people.
Mm.
Because a lot of people aren't gonna buy StockX shoes that are like $2,000 plus. They're not even gonna buy shoes off me that are $2,000 plus.
Mhm.
But they're gonna look at it for a market tester
Mhm.
and then go find it somewhere else if they can't do the price on StockX. Because you can't negotiate with the person on StockX.
Yeah.
That's another downside.
Yeah.
It's just kind of difficult because like I want a shoe right now. It's the Seal Jordan 3.
Yeah.
I bought an 8 a bit ago. I think it was March 2020 for I think I paid like $900 on it. Sold it for 1.4, I think 1.5. And I can't find that shoe in my size for like under $1,800 now.
Really?
Wow.
Cause you just can't find that shoe. Like nobody has that shoe in a 10. I found it in an 8. It was brand new, but I just can't find it in my size. I can't find a lot of stuff in my size, and the guy has it on StockX for 2.9. Like,
God damn.
It's a seller's market.
Yeah.
it's difficult.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done for a sneaker?
That's a wild question.
I don't know. Put 90% of all my money into what I'm doing. I don't know. That's the craziest thing.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I'd say.
I feel as if other sneakerheads are like, that's not crazy.
Well, no, because like a lot of people that own businesses, they put their heart and their soul and
Yeah.
all their money into it. But some people don't have a lot, and that's what I tell them. Just start slow. Like you can only do things one deal at a time.
Yeah. So yeah, that's
Like I wouldn't even have imagined of owning this shoe.
Yeah, tell me something you like about this shoe. Like
Quality.
the quality.
Just the quality is just.
I feel as if the Dior, like how they embedded
Oh
the
man,
Dior,
it's
it's
crazy.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It feels like the purse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It does. Feels like a purse. And just like the way it's the oblique, you see that?
Yeah.
It's like all the way through.
Holy shit.
Like the pattern right there.
Yeah, I see that.
It's
Holy
like all the way through.
Sorry.
Damn.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah.
Even with this, is it the same for this one? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
How do
Another
you-
cool factor. Another cool factor in this shoe. It comes with 2 insoles. This is the first one. It's just like that. Just says Dior. The other one, there's like a Jordan logo on it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then
You can hit it.
there's a cork. The whole insole is made of cork. It's a cork Dior pattern under the insole.
These people, I love.
They thought of everything, bro.
I love that they think about everything, and they think about the people that are very
Retail too high though.
yeah, retail too high, bro. They get into the little things, bro. The
Yeah.
littlest things that make a person like yourself
Mm-hmm.
day, and kind of explain it into a way that you seem like a fucking rocket scientist, and because this shit is rocket science, bro.
What about it?
Pardon?
What about what is
Oh,
rocket
the
science?
Even making this, like, there's so
Oh,
much,
man,
so much
there's-
history, bro.
Oh yeah, about making a shoe. Yeah, there's like 10 million
Yeah.
things that go into it for sure. Plus the material used.
Mm-hmm.
I like a lot of the shoes these days that have like, not a lot, but there's like a couple like the Parley UB.
Yeah.
It's completely plastic.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shoes out there.
Can you
that are
imagine
just,
wearing that in, like,
super cool.
Florida? Where, like,
Oh, bro.
your shoes melt, bro. Yeah.
I own those. I own the Parley.
Yeah?
Yeah, pretty sweet.
Yeah, they're nice shoes, and they made a couple versions of them too. They're nice ones.
Fuck. What is... What is... Because I went to school, freshman marketing and design, and I had to sell all my shoes. The one shoe that really made me cry that I had to sell is the Balenciaga sock shoe.
What's comfy?
Super comfy. What is one shoe that...
It's like a sock.
Yeah. What is one shoe... You think, right? What is one
Go
shoe...
figure.
What is one shoe that kind of broke your heart to sell?
I've had like 4 of them, and the first one that I sold was very sad because it was a really good condition pair. This pair is a really good condition pair. It's not many.
And they glow in the dark too, right?
Oh, I was too late. Yeah, I meant to bring you guys stickers and a UV light. Thank you for reminding me. But this pair is just as good condition, but there's no inside labels. A lot of the inside labels, like the size ones, they tend to fall off because the heat rubs on it, and they were made in 2012, so they weren't made that well.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the paint, when you wear it or whatever,
Yeah.
it'll just kind of come off
Right.
because it's old.
Yeah.
They weren't made that well, but
This might
still
seem-
pretty damn well.
This might seem like he was in a different mindset, but what do you think Kanye's mind was when he was creating this shoe against the Yeezy? Like, because they're two different designs, obviously.
He was getting ready for the 700, I think.
Yeah.
And his mindset was just at a different time in that place.
And he was getting fucked over by Nike hella. He had this. Could you imagine? Because he was talking about how this was just one design, and he pitched over 100. So you can only imagine what he could have done with this shoe, or how he could have uplifted a lot of different.
It's still a good shoe, but
Beautiful
imagine
shoe.
if he did a re-release.
Yeah. Even the first Yeezy.
And said like, screw you to Nike.
Yeah. Even do you have the Louis V's?
No.
Have you ever seen them?
Yeah.
Have you tried them?
Have you tried them on?
Yeah.
Nah.
You gonna get them?
Like the pink dons, or like the
Yeah.
brown or the whites, the blacks,
Yeah, the pinks.
reds. No.
No.
Try not to touch those shoes a whole lot. That shoe's crazy though. Like just holding that shoe is crazy.
Guys, this is the first time I've ever seen these shoes in real life. I've been seeing them on, like, obviously Kanye, Kendrick Lamar, all these different artists wear these shoes, and I would cry when I see them, because these are low-key my whole teenage. Like, I've never seen a real pair. This is all my teenager ring.
Yeah, they are nice to look at. That's why I was sad when I sold that first pair, because it was just so crisp.
Do you regret selling it?
No. I paid retail for an Off-White Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
I do regret selling that
Yeah.
because I needed the money to start up 604 Souls.
Yeah.
And that's the only retail double that I've ever had. Was literally that shoe, and I haven't won anything since.
Do you...
And sorry to cut you off.
I was letting you off.
There was only 2 of them in Vancouver being given away at the store, and I won one of them.
Oh, really?
Wow.
And when I walked in, the guy like knew where I worked and shit.
Oh, what?
It was the weirdest thing.
Small world.
And my girlfriend looks at me and was like, we both kind of clued in like that was weird.
Yeah, that was a surreal moment.
Yeah, it was kind of strange.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say where I'm working.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say where I was working at the time, but yeah.
Shout out to them. They know who they are. I don't know.
Number 5 owner.
Number 5 Warriors, yeah.
Crazy.
I got a question. When you started your business, do you find like did you need like a lot to start it? Did you need like a good chunk of money to start, or did you kind of just start it and figure things out on the way?
I kind of I'm always remember that though. You're always learning every day.
Still figuring.
Yeah, but no, like I'm figuring stuff out every day, and I had to put like I said, like a lot of money into it because you got to build up
Build up the
business.
stock.
Mm-hmm.
Build up the business. Build up the stock.
Yeah.
All that kind of
Did
stuff.
you buy like a lot of shoes right off the bat? And
Yeah, I did. I bought a shit ton.
Go from
I
there.
see that picture. It's just like a bunch of different shoes.
Yeah. No, I've those 3 bulk pictures I've had for about since they each released. And I just kind of like haven't really touched them.
I am not
or-
worthy. I am not worthy.
Nah, bro. There's people out there with like so many shoes.
I see these shoes, and I'm like, fuck, these are gorgeous.
Yeah.
But then I see like, do you think not numbered Jordans will ever sell like these?
This isn't numbered.
Wait, what?
Oh, are you talking about the yours?
No, like a shoe that's not numbered, like that you would see in Foot Locker or something.
Oh, okay. Do I think it'll resell?
Do you think they'll ever get to prices like this?
No, that's why they're not in. They wouldn't really be in Foot Lockers if they're that price. You know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
yeah,
But then again, white Air Forces are resell.
yeah.
But like these shoes would never be in a Foot Locker because they do them like low and a bunch of stuff. I don't know, cause hard to tell. But I would probably say no.
No.
I'd probably say that they just like stay in resale stores.
Shit.
Some of them are numbered, so that's
Yeah.
Where do you get the idea for
That's something.
the sneakers and the sodas, like to mix as a brand idea? Like how did you get the like let's ship them together kind of thing?
It's kind of funny you asked that. I was drinking sodas like my whole life. Like I was drinking like peach Sprite and like cranberry Sprite when I was like 8 years old, right? I didn't really like think of that aspect when I was making it, but I was like in the process of like always drinking really cool pops because I grew up in North Vancouver,
Yeah.
where I told y'all, and there's some soda spots there that I'd always go to and get my really cool sodas, and they're kind of like little cracks in the wall.
Yeah.
So
The hole in the wall, yeah.
massive holes in the wall that nobody knows, right? And so I started to like drink more sodas like 2 years ago, I'd say. A drink with some vodka is really good
Yeah.
because some of them are really sweet. A lot of them you can just drink on their own. Like I'd probably drink all 3 of these, just plain.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just
I
plain.
didn't know they had crushed
But-
pineapple. Like that's crazy.
It's a lot of sugar, right?
Yeah.
So you try not to have that many of them anymore, if at all, because you gotta give them away, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good idea to mix them together.
yeah, and like when I was drinking them, like 2ish years ago, kind of just like thought of it when I made the business. I was like, I got a bunch of pops around me.
Yeah.
So let's start shipping them with shoes.
Yeah.
What's the first shoe that you were like, Santa Maria? Like, oh.
I feel you.
Yeah.
The first Holy Grail.
Yeah, like the first grail I ever got when I started to resew. It's probably that one. A bit ago. Not that exact shoe, but the Nike Yeezy Plat. The first time I got that was pretty crazy. I don't know. I'd really have to look.
Yeah.
I'd have to look because a lot of my old posts from 604 Souls,
Yeah.
they're just like archived.
Shit.
I'm gonna find them actually.
Find them right now.
You just got me on that.
Yeah. What is like?
Jeez.
I'm gonna ask some introspective questions, man. What are like, even owning a business, people don't see the insides of it. What are some of the emotions you have to overcome with doing the work
It's time.
this time? How do you manage the time?
Just manage the time. Wake up really early.
Oh shit! If you want to get something done, wake up early. Just like driving. If you want to go somewhere
You
early,
just gotta wake up. There you go. Yeah, you just gotta wake up early.
Fuck. That's
It's actually pretty fast. Come here.
really.
Yeah, it wasn't that slow at all.
Yeah. Fuck.
We
It's
were
also
getting there.
COVID. It's pretty quiet on the roads.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
This is like
It's lovely.
it's hella lovely, bro. There's so much.
What's
like,
your dog doing?
What is that dog? Why you here?
Yeah.
Luna.
She gone.
She gone, man. This is a big backyard I have, so she's somewhere. Yeah. What if you were stuck with only 5 shoes, bro? What pairs of shoes would you just have?
The essentials.
The essentials.
The essentials.
Bread and butter, bro.
An all white common project.
Mm.
If I had to choose like 5 of the same shoe, I'd probably pick those. Those are unreal shoes. Common project all white. Jordan 1 Bread 2016. Probably a Dior Low.
Dior Low.
Yeah.
Right there.
Probably a Dior Low. We got 3. The 3.
Yeah.
Probably a Plaid because I just love looking at them. And MoMA Air Force One.
Yeah. How would you describe the sneaker culture to someone who's
Those are
just,
nice quality.
how would you describe the sneaker culture to someone who's just like a little bit oblivious to it, like wouldn't see sneakers as valuable as you do?
Talk to them about stocks or something else
Yeah.
that they can like relate it to more or less.
Do people like, even having conversations with sneakerheads is a different conversation. It's a different dialect in general, bro. This is like a colloquial language. It's just,
I had to learn how to say like a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like dead stock means new DS, or like pads being DS. Like
yeah.
there's a lot of words, and like
Yeah.
a lot of people that are getting into shoes that are
Yeah.
like, it doesn't matter like how old you are, like you still are into it, like you're into it, like it doesn't matter like how old you are, you can still get into shoes.
Yeah.
Or get into like fishing,
Yeah.
or like shooting a gun or something.
Shooting
Like the fishing rod over there.
Yeah.
That's what got me thinking.
Well, how do you think the sneaker culture has influenced the culture in general?
It's kind of tough. It's made everyone more aware, kind of, in a sense of like, this can turn into this.
Yeah.
Builds a lot of demand, like you said. People fight. People
Die.
have died. Yeah, like it's just really crazy.
Yeah. What's the, like? Do you get people to wait outside stores?
No,
Do you do it all yourself?
I used to.
Oh,
I used to. You can't wait in stores anymore
with COVID and all
with
that?
COVID. You gotta
Yeah.
do raffles, and then everyone just loses within a second.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd rather sleep in.
Do you have like bots?
No, I need to get into botting though. That's for sure.
Oh really?
I need to get into botting.
Sheesh.
You make just a little bit more money.
Yeah, I would think so. Considering the fact that you have so many beautiful shoes, and if you had a little bit more help, like
A little bit more help, yeah.
Yeah, it'd just be
That's all
more.
I need is 20,000 more hands.
It's the truest thing on the spot.
How many pairs of shoes do you own, bro?
Like 450. I hope one day I can't count them.
Yeah, I guess.
That I just continue to sell, kind of like 2J's kicks in a sense.
Yeah.
See how tall the walls are in the store?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Commend you, bro.
Yeah. Come on. How many?
That's crazy.
How do you
He's a great dude. He's a cool guy.
What's his name?
2J's kicks.
Oh, 2J's Kicks. Yeah.
He owns Urban Necessities.
Yeah. Fuck. Have you ever met him?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Met him 2 or 3 times, I believe. Yeah.
Do you sell sneakers to him?
Nope.
Oh shit. Who are the coolest people you ever sold sneakers to? Or you were like, shit, it's real.
I got asked this last night too, actually.
Really?
Boslin's pretty damn cool.
Boslin. Shout out to Boslin, man.
Yeah, bro, shout out to Bozzy. Nav was pretty cool.
What?
Like,
You sold to Nav?
88 Glam.
88 Glam?
So like Derek Wise, El Camino. I sold to Travis Mills. He's dating Rachel Blossom for Riverdale.
Yeah, holy shit.
Couple NHL guys and 2 of my homies that play in MLB. 2 or 3 CFL guys, and that's about it.
Sheesh, bro. Wow. So
Yeah, it was really crazy how like everything happens.
yeah, I was gonna ask,
Mhm.
like, did you think you were ever gonna be here, like, really into shoes and have like some of the rarest shoes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I knew that I had to work hard
Yeah.
to get stuff.
So I'm gonna speak to the youngins
Yeah.
because there's obviously
like-
yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No, it's okay.
I just needed to say this. Like I feel like if you're gonna start something, you have to go head first, or just don't do it at all.
Yeah, no
So-
plan Bs, man. No plan Bs. Just
It wasn't really a plan B. I just like I really like shoes. I really like fashion and style, and sodas.
Yeah,
I love sodas.
fucking taste, bro. There's
Just
so-
another thing that like people just like can't get. Like I walked out this gas station into my friend's house, and his dad was like, "This pop is so cool," and he just like picked it up and like stared at it for like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
He's
that's how I've been looking.
He's 50 years old.
It doesn't matter.
Just like being like
a kid.
a child,
Yeah.
like staring at a shoe.
Yeah.
So
brings back
when-
the wonder.
Yeah, so like I
This
said,
is a sensory overload, by the way. Like you sell them the shoe, and they're like, "Oh my god!" And then they open the drink, they're like, "Oh shit!"
that guy that I sold to yesterday, he told me he was from the Bahamas,
Oh shit.
but like he was living in California, but he was in the Bahamas and he got stuck apparently. So I gave him like a really good drink.
Oh really?
It was like Island Wave Calypso. It was like light purple.
Could you imagine?
Oh
Shit's
man,
good.
It
Could
was-
you imagine being like stuck?
Have you
in
had
the-
that?
Yes, it's so good.
Bro, where'd you get that?
I've got it from there's this little place in Poco. There's a little like corner store, and they have a whole bunch of clips. So I can I'll let you know about that.
I might go by there.
Yeah,
Check that out.
bro, that's crazy. How did you how like? Holy shit, man! I'm just staring at these.
Censor.
Yeah, I'm just staring at these
Censored.
Yeezys, man. I'm gonna speak of the perspective of a kid wanting to start out because there's so many young kids wanting to start out with shoes. I see it all the time,
Yeah.
and you're getting up there, man. You're growing every single day, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Every single day. So even asking this question from a perspective of a kid just wanting to start out, where would you start?
Facebook.
Facebook.
I would
Like
definitely
VSC?
say, yeah, my guy Cole started that. That's a cool little shout out to Cole.
Yeah, shout out to Cole, bro.
Cole, Riley, they got a good team. All those guys are really cool. Yeah, I'd say Facebook, man. Like even Marketplace. My Marketplace is kind of like, for shoes. You see a lot of like $200
Yeah.
of these.
Yeah, I'm
online.
like fake.
A lot, and yeah. So go to like a reputable site and like do due diligence because that can only lead to a good thing.
Yeah. How would you fucking tell if this was fake or not?
Oh God! If you had to start
Yeah.
out with selling shoes and just go into that,
Maybe it's people.
kind of just know who you're buying from. Like I said, just do your due diligence. Like if he has 0 followers and 0 posts, like probably not a good thing to do business
Yeah.
with him. But you never know. I've done some really like weird deals that ended up really good
Yeah.
and ended up to be really real.
You
So
like, is it like you weren't really thinking about it that much and then it just happened?
not in that sense. The sense of like I was getting a really good deal and just everything like that.
Okay. Oh fuck, dude. I see it as a beautiful venture into something that's completely complex to an individual that just says they're just a pair of shoes. Yeah.
Yeah, going back to the thing that you said about kind of like how would you talk to someone that says that, just kind of tell them that it's kind of like a stock, more or less.
Yeah, it is technically. Yeah, it's a physical stock.
Yeah.
That
It is, yeah.
If you step on, if you.
Because the first pair I sold for $37.50 Canadian. I sold a couple pairs a bit ago, and one of them was the opposite in USD.
Wow.
So $37.50 USD. So the market definitely changes a whole lot.
Yeah, holy fuck. I really want to get a pair of those Human Natures. Those are sick. Super
I
sick.
think I'm selling this one for $6K.
6K. What's the most expensive sneaker you've ever sold, bro?
I sold a Dior High for a lot when they like first dropped, like within the first 2 days. Yeah, they like dropped. It was crazy.
Shit.
That was a bag.
Yeah, that is a fucking bag, bro.
Yeah.
How
that
does
was a shoe?
Do you think a shoe reflects who you are as an individual?
Yeah, that's kind of like why you wear the socks that you wear.
Yeah.
Like, just kind of depends.
Yeah. Do you?
I got a lot of crazy socks.
Yeah,
so that's
that's-
that's
yeah.
the question.
So much sensory here, bro. I'm seeing so many colors. Yeah. Do people always comment on your shoes? Like even if you're wearing these out in public? Or...
Yeah, man. The shoes that I wore today, actually, like I was in like a Home Sense, and the cash register was like I really love your shoes. And I was like, oh, thanks. Like,
Cheers,
there's a sunflower on the tongue of it, but like that's like the most feminine thing about the shoe, I would say. Flower on the
Do you
tongue.
love flamboyant shoes?
Flamboyant?
Yeah, like shit that is just like right there. You see the whole
Like
fit.
that shoe?
Yeah, like you see the whole fit,
I
but
love
then
that shoe, but
yeah.
like I wouldn't wear it a ton. You gotta wear it with the right outfit to a
Yeah.
right event.
Yeah,
Kind of thing.
you can't wear a suit with that. I mean, you could.
You
That'd
could
be
wear
a
it.
first.
That'd be more expensive than most people's suits. So.
That'd be a lot
Yeah,
more
I don't know.
I'm
expensive.
trying to get in for a suit.
Yeah, well, like these, like the inauguration happened in the States, and like what everyone was concerned about was like, who the hell was wearing this shoe? Like,
Yeah.
it's just the weirdest shit, man.
I feel like if we focus more on shoes than politics or even like earth things.
Probably healthier.
Yeah.
I don't know about earth things, but yeah, I mean, I'd rather focus on shoes than politics. For sure.
Yeah. Go insane thinking about fucking politics, man.
Yeah, no comment.
no comment. Smart man.
Smart man.
Smart fucking man.
That's funny.
What do you think is the increase of a sneaker hype? Like, what makes a shoe like fucking wow?
The demand for it, obviously, but kind of just like the rarity of it, I guess.
Is it only rare, just kind of like this shoe, when they're only a certain amount paid or made?
Not particularly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a lot, like Air Force Ones that are white. They
Yeah.
always sell out.
Yeah.
Consistently.
Yeah.
It's like milk. Like it's,
It's like milk.
it's just, there's people that buy like 200 pairs of the same shoe. Like, more so in the States. I'm talking about like the Fat Joes.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Like, they actually just like, they want to look fresh.
Yeah.
Always. So they just wear one pair, wear one pair, wear one pair every day of the week. Yeah.
And that, in a way, makes it more valuable. Because if they sold the shoe, that Fat Joe.
It stays at the same price though. It's really crazy that Air Forces always go for retail, like in stores. I always thought that that's like one of like the trippiest things. And like I worked at a Foot Locker, so like I understand like how many sell. And I was into shoes at that time too, so like I was really checking shit.
You're probably a good fucking employee there, man. You're probably.
No, I got I left after like 2 months, I think. Yeah. It was just really bad management. We didn't have a manager at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're just winging it, man.
Yeah, there was a lot of things wrong with it. And then they moved that store to another store, and then they have a new store there now. It's on Robson, a massive one.
Oh yeah.
I worked at a smaller one across the
Oh,
street.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not the one in the corner, but
The one right beside the McDonald's?
that's Champs.
Oh, why was I thinking about Champs, bro?
Robson, not Granville, yeah.
Yeah, fuck. But
Yeah.
I was thinking about like, because Robson's closer.
Yeah.
That's literally around the corner.
Yeah. It's kind of funny when I was working there, like I wasn't in like the reselling part of it yet, but like I was still like wearing my shoes until I just like didn't care to wear them anymore. So like I was wearing like Travis Air Forces, like OGs to work, and like you like Off-White UNCs, and people were just like staring at me like so
like
weird,
a fucking alien.
like, so weird, man. It was the funniest thing. It was kind of strange, but no, I love that job. It was just, we just didn't have a manager, and nobody knew what the hell was going on ever. So
What are the 3 things that you're grateful for starting this company?
one is my girlfriend, I'd probably say. 2 is the hard work and dedication that my parents instilled in me, and 3 is the connections and the people that I meet.
That's beautiful. That was well fucking said.
Thanks, man. No, but honestly, like
You
those
couldn't
are,
do it by yourself. You
those
can never
are those are 3 pretty good.
yeah, they're
pretty
stable,
good reasons.
structured right
Yeah,
there, man.
Pillars.
Mm-hmm.
How did you end
Exactly.
up like having those connections? Were you just calling out to people, doing cold calls?
When I was on Facebook, that's how I sold stuff and bought stuff. I looked in comments and like see like who was buying, and not even like post readings, but like if someone offered like something else on this and like it was already sold, like I'd message them like, are you still like interested in this?
Yeah.
Because like I can do a bit cheaper if you want to pick it up today, and like that item's already sold, so they can't go get it again, but I have it. And I'm a nice guy, so here's
I'm a nice-
350, not 380. Like I don't
Yeah.
care. Like
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So a lot of people like that's another answer to your question earlier. A lot of people like to negotiate like $10, $20. It's mind blowing.
Do you usually do that? Like you kind of give or take kind of thing, or do you stick to a certain price? Like if people want to.
It's kind of a little bit different. Like, if I'm asking, let's say, like 10,000 on this now,
Yeah.
and you're offering me like
99.50 or something like that. If I like bumped it down 50 or $100.
I'd probably just like laugh. But
You can get this for like $5, bro.
I'd probably just say simply like I'm firm.
Right.
But like if you're already offering that much, like you probably won't do that.
Right.
Because it's such an expensive shoe. But for
Yeah.
like less expensive shoes, that happens a lot because people always like to get a deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like a lot of things like do ensue. Like I don't really get lowballed a whole lot because then I just like don't answer it.
That's what I was gonna ask. Yeah.
Yeah, so people just like to be like upfront. Like I do a lot of upfront business with people, fast and easy, and makes everyone's day go around.
Yeah.
So
That saves a lot of time for sure.
saves a lot of time, but to each their own. So.
Do you think like because we have? I feel as if like really Michael Jordan started this, really obviously. But how do you feel about the artists starting to make their own shoes?
I think it's cool, bro. If you got a mind, go wild.
Yeah, go wild.
Like Warren Lotus, Trevor Gorgie, he runs Fugazi. I haven't bought a shoe, but that guy's got crazy artwork, man. Guy's really talented. Yeah, I think it's cool though.
Yes.
There's so many bootlegs.
Yeah.
And there's been so many bootlegs, so I don't understand what the problem is, but I feel like everyone has an opinion. So
Yeah. I've seen so many bootlegs of these, and I'm like, fuck. Is it where? If would you like judge an individual if they couldn't afford it and they just bought the bootleg and just looks exactly the same? Not judge, but just like kind of like give them game and just be like, yo.
I wouldn't have anything wrong with it. The problem where I have a problem with that is just don't sell it to me and tell me that it's real when it's not.
Right.
Okay.
That's the only issue I have. If you want to wear it, all you, bro. Go for it. You know, but because like a lot of people don't have the money to buy expensive stuff and
Still appreciate the art.
yeah, like it's just a shoe at the end of the day, so there's nothing wrong with it about being real or fake. Like you can wear whatever you want, like the colorful socks or whatnot, but just don't tell me it's real.
Just do not tell them it's real. We'll find you.
Come to your house.
We'll come to your house. Make a podcast.
Bring you these.
Bring you these. Slap you out.
But no, like a lot of the times people try to sell me like not real shoes. And
how do you respond to that, bro?
you kind of more or less just reply, just like you said, just giving them game and like zooming in on the picture and like showing them like this is where this is off or like this is why this isn't real and like actually showing them. Because what I like to do is like if I have this and you have this too, I'm gonna show you like big differences and hopefully you can see it.
Yeah.
And if you're just trying to scam me, then the conversation will be over in like 2 minutes because it won't like lead anywhere, right? And that's the kind of thing of like knowing what's happening, like know your surroundings, kind of thing. So.
Shit, fuck. The shoes have been.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. It's a mind boggler for sure.
It's a whole different world, bro. Like you're super deep in this world, and I love it because you made a living out of it. And
so far, yeah.
Yeah, you've helped yourself see something in different perspectives, even if it's business wise. Like, do you read any books? Do you listen
read online a lot. I read a lot of trends online. Not so much magazines, but I listen to a lot of podcasts.
Oh, what are some?
They drop a lot of knowledge on podcasts.
Yeah.
Complex has a good one. I've just been listening to them for the past like 3 days, so I'm just drawing a blank right now. But yeah, Complex does a good one. 2J's does a really good one. You guys do a good one.
Thank you, appreciate that.
Yeah, cheers, you guys. Yeah, I listen to a lot of stuff though.
Do you ever think you're gonna start a podcast with shoes?
I think down the road, maybe one day. Connections and everything,
Yeah.
it take time, so you gotta get people in there, right? So,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, definitely one day.
A lot of the younger, but like I've seen a lot of old heads. Like majority of the time, it's just like a lot of old heads getting pairs of shoes like this. I sit back. I've seen what was it? I forgot it. It left my mind. But if it does come back, I'll ask. But when you see, what was the first time you ever seen someone wear a pair of shoes that you were like, shh, like damn, I need those. Or what shoe was it?
That like got him into this.
No, that made him really be like, yo,
Just
I
like-
need those, man. Like,
drop my jaw.
yeah, drop your jaw.
The Paranoia's G-Dragon Air Force, the ones that I wore today. Those are crazy shoes.
Man, you want
That's the shoe that that girl asked me about at the till.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
She was like a really old lady too.
Yeah, that's
She just like the shoe, yeah.
yeah.
But it basically like peels away like as you wear it.
Oh.
And then
It's good.
underneath is I believe it's a Korean design.
Oh, is it like Takashi? Like
no, it's G-Dragon.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I just didn't see the bottom, so I was just thinking.
Mm.
Were you wanting to do more than shoes one day?
Yeah, I want to open a store firstly. Just get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to prior to COVID, and then bam, so
Boom.
noted that. What my dad does, he's a realtor. He's been doing it for like 25, 30 years. So if you can do that for that long, then you're
Yeah.
pretty damn good at it. So
Just real thing.
I'll probably do that one day if I don't open multiple stores and that goes well and the economy stays good.
Yeah, the economy will with shoes anyways will always stay good.
Let us pray, man.
Does
Like,
it?
they could just re-release those, and Kanye could just say screw you.
Yeah.
You never know.
How do you feel about the?
That'd be scary.
Yeah.
For a lot of people.
How do you feel about the evolution of Yeezy? Like from the Nikes to the last drop with the Yeezys, like in Adidas.
I think the slides are cool.
Yeah,
And
that's
like the
good.
foam runners and those are mad cool.
Yeah.
He's just an innovator, man.
Yeah.
Just like you said, just leave me alone.
Just leave him alone.
Just
Just
leave
leave
him
him in a dark room and just
Leave
see
him
what he
alone,
comes
bro.
out with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guy's got a crazy mind. Have any of you guys seen the video of Kanye like jamming out on the airplane?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Yeah. And that guy's like, yo Kanye, you want some juice? And he's just like,
in his fucking
I don't want no
world.
juice, man.
he's just going ham.
I already got the juice.
Yeah, he's like, I already got the juice, bro.
Yeah.
Chill, man.
I already got the juice, bro.
That's a good one.
Fuck. Thinking about it too, this kind of low key reminds me of what Yeezy started as. Even with selling shoes or even with innovating other individuals, because you're not only inspiring yourself, you're inspiring others like myself to create, to other people listening to this, people that listen to you, even ask those questions. So many people ask you different questions all the time, and I love that because they just want to know. So what is the one question that you get asked majority of the time?
Where do you get your shoes?
Yeah.
Just from different people, more or less. Like a really good connection gave me all the Dior's
Oh shit.
and this shoe. So like, just kind of not gave me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he's a great dude.
It's beautiful.
Just kind of connections and stuff like that.
Shit, man. Well, what time is it?
We got like 50 minutes in or so we got another few minutes or so.
Few minutes?
Wrap it up, yeah.
Yeah. I just want to say that even through these times, I'm really appreciative that even though these are really expensive shoes, that you're actually being very ethical and actually wanting everybody to wear these shoes. And will you ever think about designing your own pair of shoes?
Not just like everyone wearing those shoes, just
Well, yeah.
but just wear what you like essentially.
Yeah.
Is like the number one key to that, because a lot of people, they will go broke to look like that,
Look
or
rich,
to
look
buy cool shoes that are just coming out. Like
Yeah.
I can't speak on knowledge or like trust or anything like that, but about this. But a lot of people probably like bought like maybe too many trophy room ones.
Yeah.
When they probably shouldn't have, just because of the hype and how it looked and all the other stuff. So
just like the Royals. Just like you were talking about the Royals and how you didn't want to cop them.
Oh yeah. The there's just too many blue shoes, and that shoe's kind of crazy. It could go really well. It could go really bad. But like a good shoe to buy, that's like, I'm gonna drop a little hint right here. A good shoe to buy is the Jordan 1 Balvin. It's very low. It's a very cheap shoe, and it could do one of two things: go really crazy because it's J Balvin, or it could just sit at where it's at. But it probably won't do that for very much longer, and it's only like 500-ish USD right now. It could probably go for like 1,500-ish USD. Imagine if you buy 30 of those and make a rack on each.
Yeah.
It's a brand new car, bro. So
Yeah.
you just gotta read. Reading makes you a lot of money.
Yeah. What is your mindset? Like, how do you get to this point where you're just thinking about?
I wish I read more.
Would you?
I don't read any books. But I read a lot online. You just don't have time to read books, right?
Yeah.
But I read a lot online in the morning. Podcasts, which is why like I got ADHD, bro. I could not sit down and read a book. Like the podcasts are so key because you can just listen to it from 6 a.m. to 10 and just go ham.
You think you'd ever get into Audible?
I drive.
Oh.
Yeah. Actually, that's a lie. I did just get my N, but I don't have a car right now, so
okay.
I can't.
Congratulations on your end.
Thanks. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, it took a long time, but
bro, stop my out, bro.
That's okay. The one thing at a time.
Yeah, one thing at a time.
Like I tell most people, like another question that I get a lot is like, how can I get to your level? Just one thing at a time, just one shoe at a time.
Yeah. You always
Unless
gotta
you sell like 1,000 of those in a month.
Yeah.
Just which nobody does that because there's only 8,500 of them. But like just one deal at a time, and it'll all come out if you work hard and do other stuff.
Beautiful, bro.
Very beautiful.
What would you leave? We're gonna cut the episode, but I'm super grateful that you came
Thanks
here,
for
man.
having me, bro.
You're in my house, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
bro,
That's
thank you,
actually
man.
really.
And mom's probably like, well.
Yeah, my mom loves shoes herself too.
Really?
So she saw these shoes, like, what the fuck? Cause like I would always show
your mom that one.
Yeah, she.
This is Christian.
Yeah, you know this.
She would definitely know.
Yeah. Christian Dior.
That's funny.
Yeah. What would you leave for the kids, or for the old man, or for any demographic wanting to start? What would you leave them with? Because you said it takes hard work, it takes motivation, it takes all that as an individual to start this out. What would you say to, what is one thing to just like get out of the way when selling shoes? Obviously selling the shoes part, but with like...
Just like honesty.
Honesty.
It's like the best way to put it. Like there's like so many like small things about this shoe that like happens. Like the back right here gets like small little dents and whatnot. Like you probably wouldn't have to tell most people that when looking at this shoe, but the people that want to buy this shoe, like they give a shit if there's stuff on the back. So like probably just honesty.
Yeah.
There's and there's no size tags in that one either because most of them just fall right out. So that's something to list. But yeah. Other than that, thanks for having me, man.
Of course, bro.
It was a vibe, bro.
Yeah, man. Thank you for being here. For the kids, anybody watching, I don't know why I say the kids, but kids are more innovative. Kids are more wanting to get, like as we just said, drop shipping, 15K. These kids are fucking making money. So, and kids are wanting to start out, and obviously these kids are gonna see this, and they're gonna be like, oh shit, these motherfuckers got Yeezys on the table and all that. So like they're gonna want to start out, so they're gonna come to you as I'm gonna call you the Vancouver Sneaker Don, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Vancouver, the Van Don,
Thanks,
bro.
The Van Don.
The Van Don, bro.
That's a good one. These are big. These are 13.
Sheesh.
These are real big.
They fit your brother, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
selling
think
them
it's
for like
13, 14.
that's how much I'm selling these for. If you had to guess.
20
grand, $7,000.
No, like $1,100.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't even know why I touched them.
Those are $1,100.
Yeah.
And
They would be more, but they come in like a box. They come with a low top version.
Holy shit.
It's a Kobe 8. I'm not sure what the other Kobe is. I'm not gonna say it, but it comes with like a low top one, and the pack's like super rare. It goes for like anywhere between like 3,000 and 4,000, I think. But yeah, these don't have the other one, and they don't have a box. But yeah, crazy shoe nonetheless. R.I.P. Kobe and everything.
R.I.P. Kobe, man. R.I.P.
That's
to his
crazy.
daughter as well.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in power.
True legend.
Thank you honestly for being here, man, for real. Because I see what you're doing. I love to bring this platform is simply just for geniuses in their own way.
I appreciate that, bro. Thank you.
And you're a
Thank
fucking
you guys.
you're a fucking sneaker genie, bro. Like for real.
Now you guys pick your sodas.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, you gotta do the mind voyage. Mind voyage.
Oh yeah, my voice, bitch. Thank you, man.
Beauty.
No worries.
That's a wrap.
Dogs in the same spot.